All right, we are live. I'm live. And I want to talk about how Beyonce is on our necks, y'all. Beyonce is on our necks. So let's just talk about it. And this is going to, I'm just paying attention to some things. And I want to break down what I'm seeing, right? So Beyonce's on our neck. Hey, you guys. Hello. Thank you for joining me. If you're here, say hi. Let me know where you're joining from. I would love that. What's up? Good evening. Y'all, Beyonce's on our necks. Beyonce is on our necks, and we're going to talk about it because there's so much that we are learning and seeing with this. So if you're joining me, please say hi in the comments. Beyonce tickets on Ray? What you mean? Look, did I say it right? Beyonce is on our necks. What you talking about, y'all? Beyonce tickets? Oh, no, not on me. Like on me? Like, am I buying the ticket? No, listen. Hey, Monica. Hello, y'all. Let me know where you're joining in from. And listen, as always, I have my notes because Beyonce is on our neck. Beyonce is on our necks right now. And we are experiencing a live case study. And I want to break some things down because I think that there's so much to learn from what our Queen Bee is doing. Okay. If you don't know, I'm a Beyonce lover. I love Bee. I'm in the Beehive. I am one of the Beehive members. I probably sit on the e-board. And she has us in a tizzy. She has us by our neck. Can we breathe? Can we breathe, Beyonce? So let's break it down. And really my topic of what I want to talk about is selling in 2024, right? So this is going to be good for all of my entrepreneur friends, all of my photographer friends. So share this with somebody because I really have some gems because listen, I am just like, wow, this is crazy. I love to watch trends in the market. Like I love to pay attention to what celebrities, people are doing, business owners, especially like the multimillionaire, billionaire people, because there's just so much to break down. And who knew that we were going to be strangled by the queen herself? You know what I'm saying? Like who knew come after Super Bowl, we were going to be like unable to breathe because Beyonce, okay? I'm being a little dramatic, but I mean, y'all feel what I'm saying here. Okay. So, who knew? Beyonce knew. That's who knew. Beyonce knew. Okay. So I want to break down selling in 2024 and let's kind of just talk about what we can learn from the way that Beyonce is delivering this new album, this new genre of music, this thing that she has going on. There's even been whispers around that she's about to go back on tour. This is the craziest thing about it. Just this time last year is when she was announcing the Renaissance tour. So, okay, first of all, let's pay attention to some things. Beyonce's timing is impeccable. She is always coming for our pockets right around this tax season. Okay, right around this tax season. You got to give it to her. So I didn't even put that on my notes, but I was just thinking about it. Like, she's on our necks. Okay, so she is so strategic. She's been giving hints for years. And we just weren't really picking up what she was putting down, or rather I wasn't fully picking up what she's putting down. I love it. I love to see it. There's just so much to dissect and see here and just think about, and so much for us to take in for our own businesses, for our own, promotion schedule and all of the things, right? And so really, I should change this topic to selling in 2024. Like, what does selling, let me put that in here, selling in 2024, like what does this look like, right? Like, what does it, take to sell, to get the people hyped, to create hype around your offers, around the things that you have going on? I'm so confused. Adrian, you're in Ghana. You're not in America anymore, so you're really confused. But baby, Beyonce has okay, let me bring you up to speed. So Beyonce collaborated with Verizon for a commercial during the Super Bowl talking about her breaking the internet and made hints around her like dropping an album. Okay, so that was like our first thing. Before the game was over, baby, she had 2 songs dropped. Okay, 16 Carriages and the other country song that I'm really loving. Why did I just draw a blank? Y'all put it in the chat. Y'all know what I'm saying. So before the game was over, she had 2 songs dropped. Now, let's think about, and they're country songs, okay? They're country songs. I'm bringing my friend Adrian up to speed, right? We haven't been able to focus. I'm bringing Adrian up to speed because one of my homegirls is now in Ghana, and so she don't know what's going on. She's maybe not staying in real time. It was 16 Carriages, and then there was another song, Texas Hold'em. This ain't Texas. We ain't Hold'em. Baby, she has us in a chokehold. Okay, so that's what's happening. Now there's whispers around a new tour. She has told us that a new album is dropping in March, late March at that. But here we are in February and we can't breathe. Okay, we can't focus, we can't breathe. We're looking around for cowboy hats, cowboy boots. We're looking around for chaps. We're studying country music. We are becoming hip because the queen herself has now entered into the country era, and we want to stay with it, right? So Beyonce's on our necks, and this is a case study. This is just me breaking down what I really believe, what I'm seeing. Okay, so if you're new around here, let me say hi. Let me just say hi. My name is Ray Whitney. I am a business coach and a photographer. I photograph weddings and portraits, and I have the honor and privilege of working with some of the most amazing people across the globe, across the United States, helping photographers build profitable, sustainable businesses. It's lit over here. We have a great time. Okay, we have a great time. But okay, so she did the Verizon commercial. So my first point that I want to say is cross collaboration. Cross collaboration. Just bought 3. You just bought 3 cowboy boots, because I've been looking for some new boots too, right? So cross collaboration is going to be so huge when it comes to selling in 2024. The way that she partnered with Verizon to do a commercial that we didn't know that this was happening. I couldn't even really fully hear the commercial because I was at a Super Bowl get together, which was really amazing. But I was like, man, what's she talking about? And I kept kind of hearing, breaking the internet. I'm like, oh my gosh, like she talking about breaking the internet. I couldn't even really hear the commercial, but I knew she was talking about breaking the internet. So number 1, cross collaboration. Selling in 2024 is going to require you to do some cross collaboration. And let's take it a little bit further. Cross collaboration in the early promotion stages of your offer. The album is coming out late March. We're not even 30 days until when the album drops. And she's already on the Super Bowl commercial. She's already partnering with Verizon. And then to take it a little step further, she goes to the Grammys, right? Yeah, Verizon did pay Beyonce. Granted, maybe our cross-collaboration won't allow us to get paid all the time. Maybe there is some cross-collaboration that can happen just like kind of pro bono, like you do for, it's a teamwork thing, right? Like, so let's just put that out there. Just because, a lot of times people are like, oh, she has a team, she has this, she has that, she has all this money. Yes, she does. But we can still take bits and pieces of what we see and still apply it to where we're at in order to get to where we're going, right? Like, so this is what this is about. Yeah. So, when Beyonce recorded Renaissance, she recorded 3 albums in one, and we knew that. Remember, like in Renaissance, she let us know that like, oh, more is coming. There's more acts coming, because we saw like Act 1. It was like, okay. We knew that, but we didn't know that it was going to hit within like a different genre. Like we didn't, we weren't sure, but now here we are. So she went to the Grammys, y'all, in a Louis Vuitton decked out cowboy Louis Vuitton outfit. And it was kind of weird because the Grammys are definitely give red carpet. The Grammys definitely give like formal and like, haute couture and like all of the things, kind of pushing the envelope in fashion. And then here she is in this Louis Vuitton cowboy situation, cowgirl situation. So cute. But it was weird, but we didn't know what was coming. She did. Okay, she knew what was coming. She already had us talking about her outfit that was a little off at the Grammys because she knew the Super Bowl was coming in a week and a half. She knew she was about to drop that commercial. She knew she was about to release these songs, which her mom, like, I saw some article that her mom said she's been loving these songs for years. For years. Miss Tina been listening to these country songs that Beyonce made for years now. Okay, like, man, so the preparation, like, let's just think about the preparation of what this is taking, right? So, number one, we have cross collaboration. Number two, we have hype. We have hype, you all, when it comes to your offers, your promotion, your selling schedule, all the things. What can you do to increase the hype? Right? What can you do to keep people talking about what you're doing? How can you stop the scroll? What can you do to get people like into whatever it is that you are about to sell, whatever it is you are selling, whatever it is you're about to come out with, right? The hype is there. Like, yes, Beyonce already has hype and everything that she does has hype, but there are ways that we can increase our own hype in our offer, in our business, in our promotion runway that's going to get people talking, that's going to get people stop scrolling and engaging, right? So cross collaboration hype, right? Another thing is that I put on here more confidence. More confidence. Listen, more confidence to go against the grain, right? She went to the Grammys in her own look, right? And it was all over. Everybody was talking about what Beyonce was wearing. First of all, we don't know, but like, it's talk that Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're not the biggest Grammy fans. And then, her husband gets up there, accepts this amazing award, and kind of calls them out. Like, hey, you guys are, you honoring certain artists that don't even deserve to be in categories, that don't even deserve to be honored. But one of the people that have the most Grammys ever never had Album of the Year. And he made a point. Renaissance was phenomenal, right? So here we are. So there's just a lot of hype that's building. So now we know she's putting out a country album. Now we know that, she's in all the country looks. Okay, so then we get to Valentine's Day. Yesterday, she posted a reel that was just so cute on Valentine's Day, shook up the people, choked us out, okay? First of all, we don't always get like this, we don't always get this type of content from Beyonce. Sometimes she's just really the queen. She gets to just be herself and be off in the world and do her thing. But like, she put out this reel. It felt so personal. We're seeing her in all these different outfits. It's Valentine's Day. It just talk about stopping the scroll, talking about watching the reel time and time again. It was great, right? So another thing, more of you in your selling, right? So if you're new here, I'm talking about how Beyonce has us in a chokehold, right? She has her foot on her neck as she is in preparation for her new album, in preparation for her new album in a new genre of music, right? And everything that she's giving us is so strategic, and there's so many lessons that we can take in conjunction to what she's doing, right? I love Beyonce. If you don't love Beyonce, that's okay. You can still catch these gems because there's still so much to gather and catch here, okay? So more of you. So we're early. The album ain't even come out. The tickets haven't even dropped. And here we are seeing her create new reels, have all these outfits. And then today, post Valentine's Day, here she is in the all red drip. Another red country, cowboy hat, red outfit, looking amazing. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers and friends. Wow, Beyonce. So we're still going forward with this whole cowgirl theme, with this whole country era theme. Like, she is driving the point home. Okay, so let's kind of take this back to you. How can you drive the point home in what you're selling? Number one, cross collaboration, right? We saw that with Verizon. We see that in so many things that she's doing. Louis Vuitton with the country look, amazing. Number two, building the hype, building up hype. How can you get people to stop the scroll? What can you do to, get people hyped and excited about your offer? What are some things that you can do? And we can just have a whole think tank on building the hype and building all of this. There's so much to think about here. Number three, more of you. Selling in 2024 is going to require more of you. And I want to take it a little step further and say more of the authentic you. Like more of the authentic you. People want to make a connection with you. They want to see your face. They want to hear your voice. They want to see what you got going on, right? Beyonce is giving us more of her, and we don't even know what's about to happen. All we know is that we got to get our coins together between Usher, Beyonce, Black History Month. I mean, get your coins together, because something, like, the people are coming for them, right? And the timing is impeccable, right? She is dropping it again. I said in a season where people people are filing their taxes. They're going to be getting their tax return soon. Influx of cash is coming in. Beyonce grabs a coin. Usher grabs a coin, right? We could do a whole case study on Usher as well, but I think that's a different live. Okay, so cross collaboration hype. More of you. And I also want to add that you need to have a longer promotion runway, right? So again, we know an album's coming. What is the date? March 29th that the album is supposed to be coming. We're not even 30 days out, and she's already given us looks, reels. You know, she's dropped a couple of songs. She's giving us whispers. Certain articles are coming out about what's happening here and, what people think here. It's a promotion runway so that when these tickets drop, so that when this album drops, she's going to go up on the album charts. The tickets are going to sell out in a record number of time. We're already prepared for the offer. We're already prepared for the checkout card, y'all. Okay, so you need to have a longer promotion runway. A lot of times she got the social justice activist hype. Yes, she does. Something is coming. She has everybody in a chokehold. Even like I saw an article about like someone requested the new Beyonce country song on a country station in Oklahoma, and they're like, oh, we don't play Beyonce over here. And now that has hit Baller Alert, that has hit Shade Room. Before we know it, that's going to be all over, and they're going to be regretting what they said, because now the Beehive is coming for this country station in Oklahoma just because it's like, what? She has a country song. Do you not know? Like, get hip. So just, I'm just going to add this in, and this is just a thought that came to my mind. This is an election year. This is actually a really big election year. And we have like some big things to do when it comes to this year for our presidential election. And I think that bringing this country music to like Beyonce bringing an album in country music just opens up so much more there. And I think that there's going to be some political things there. I don't know if it's going to be Beyonce like backing the political piece, but I think there will be conversations around that, because country music, for what we know it as right now in 2024 is a, white man genre of music. But truthfully, it was created by Blacks, right? And so I think that is there's going to be something there, right? So what she's teaching us and what she's showing us, or what we can take away from this, is that when it comes to selling, when it comes to you putting something in the world and you wanting your offer to sell out, you wanting people to buy from you, you wanting people to really connect with you, 2024, we have to do a lot of things differently. You can't keep doing the same thing that we did in 2020 at all, 2021 at all, 2022 at all. Like, those were just different years, right? And so we have cross collaboration, right? We have a longer promotion runway. She's building up hype, right? How can you build up the hype? She's showing us more of her in ways that we are obsessed with, right? Like, now Beyonce is on our vision board for our cowboy looks. What? Like, more of you, right? So more of you in your promotion, which means that you have to have more confidence in what you're selling, right? More confidence, right? Get out of your head, get out of your overthinking, get out of your imposter syndrome, get out of your level of wanting everything to be perfect, because perfect is just going to have you procrastinating, right? And so, no one is dissecting what is imperfect about what Beyonce is doing. Nobody's doing that. We're just taking it in, loving it, being wowed, being awed, and just like, wow, like in preparation for something, right? And so selling in 2024 needs to look similar like that to you, right? I also have here transparency, right? Transparency. Beyonce has told us the date the album's dropping. She even gave us a little sneak peek Okay, she even gave us a couple of songs for us to bop and vibe to pick it up, right? If you've never listened to country music ever before in your life, maybe you're listening to it now, right? 16 Carriages is on repeat. Texas Hold'em, we're digging it. We're already trying to figure out a two-step, right? And so there's a lot of transparency in what's happening. Hi, Isora. Hi, Arlisha. Hi, Iris. Hi, Kim. Hey, y'all, what's up? So if you're new to the live, I'm hyped, okay? I'm hyped because Beyoncé is on our next. We can't breathe. And I'm just doing like a little live case study because I've just been thinking about it. I love following trends and like kind of dissecting trends and things that I see and applying it to business because there's so much to learn. And so with this like album that she's dropping soon and this new genre of music that she's in and these looks and all of the things, like We Can't Breathe, Beyoncé is coming for us, and I love it. And there's so many lessons here that I want to help you all think about when it comes to selling your offers, selling your signature services, selling your things in 2024 because it looks different. It looks different, okay? So so transparency. She let us know, like, hey, the album's coming out on this date. Be ready, be prepared. Matter of fact, in preparation, here's a little sneak peek, right? So what can you do to let people know, like, the transparency? This is happening on this date. And in preparation for it, here's a little sneak peek for you. Here's a little bit of what you can expect. Here's a little bit of what it looks like behind the scene, behind the curtain, in order to be a part of this, right? And so if you all, I don't know if anyone's taking notes, as you should be taking notes because there's a lot here. This is what selling in 2024 is going to look like, right? And if Beyonce has to do it in this way, and she is Beyonce, the queen bee herself, then we have to know that we have to do it. And so we have to get out of our, oh, I posted it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times type of thing. We have to get out of that. We have to get more into letting this be a constant cadence of things that you talk about. How you're showing up, right? Like all of the things, right? So cross collaboration, building up the hype, right? Being transparent in what is coming, when it's coming, what that looks like, pulling back the curtain, right? More of you in your selling, more of you showing up, talking about the thing, us hearing your voice, seeing your face, right? We've seen that trend for a while now, but something about 2024 feels a little different with this trend. Because like for me, when I just like look back at the field and kind of pay attention to stuff, for me, I feel like 2024 is giving authentic, it's giving real, it's giving truthful, it's giving, we don't like the fakes. You know what I mean? And so if you feel like you've been hiding behind your messaging, hiding behind your marketing, hiding behind your promotions, hiding behind your offers and your clients, you got to get out of that. You got to build more confidence in yourself, in your offer, in your uniqueness, in what makes you different, right? More of you. I talked about having a longer promotion runway. The album is coming. The album is on the way. Things are on the way, and Beyonce is letting us know she's showing up. She posted on Valentine's Day looking cute with this real looking fly. She posted the all red look today. What is going to come tomorrow? Who knows? But what I do know is that more is coming. As we prep for all the things that's coming down, more is on the way, right? So longer promotion runway. Gone are the days where you can promote something for a week or two. No, I won't say everybody. Some people absolutely have like that social proof. They have that following. They have that they have that reputation, they have that brand awareness for your offer to, you put it out and it sells out immediately like Beyonce's, right? But like I've even had conversations with some of my business friends, some of my photographers, some huge, amazing photographers, and even them, they're seeing that they have to show up more frequently, show up more consistently, you know, put out content in a new cadence. They have to kind of switch things up, right? Because how people are obtaining content and how people are shopping and spending money is just different. It's different, right? So one thing that I want to also add, and this is my word for 2024, is that it's all in alignment. The way that this Verizon commercial dropped and she was talking about breaking the internet, I didn't know. Let me just speak for myself. I didn't know. Then next thing I know, we have 2 songs dropping. Next thing I know, she's in, albums coming. She's broken to a new genre. She broke the internet again, right? Her and Usher. Honestly, we could do the same thing with Usher. Usher's promotion as he led up to the Super Bowl has been phenomenal. He keeps adding more shows to his tour. I'm like, wow, Usher is really I'm exhausted for him, but he is ready. I think leading up to the Super Bowl and he had his residency in Vegas, man, you could tell that he came off of residency for the Super Bowl. I mean, people were flying in the air. He had feathers, he had fire, he was on the field, he was on the stage, he had skates, he had stripper poles. I mean, he had everything, right? So selling, you all, we have to pull out all the stops. And I know that can feel exhausting, but let me tell you what helps. Proper planning, right? Get out your calendar. It's February 15th. Get out your calendar. You should have a really, really, really good idea of what you're selling, at least for quarter 2 and quarter 3. At least. You should have a really, really, really good idea. And as you build out the idea, I want you to think of, what is my promotion runway? Okay? My coaching girls know I talk about this. What is my promotion runway? What does that look like? What ways can I cross collaborate with other people, right? How can I showcase transparency in my offer? How can I showcase transparency in what I'm putting out and let people know about it way before the cart opens, right? How can I build up hype? How can I build up awareness around what I have going on, right? And so, how can I be real? How can I be authentic? In what ways does it feel comfortable to me to show up and be real and authentic, right? IG Live may not be the thing for you, and that's okay. But maybe it is getting on some podcasts. Maybe it is getting on a YouTube podcast with somebody, or maybe it is talking on stories or using a voiceover, right? Maybe it is recording some B-roll and showing people the behind the scenes, right? How can I build awareness and hype around my offer way, way, way in advance, right? And a lot of this just really surrounds around building up your confidence in your uniqueness, in your offers, and what you have to sell and put out into the world, and just let it be an amazing opportunity for those it's right for, right? Imagine if Beyoncé was not confident and she was shying back and not telling us about the album, and she kind of let the album kind of just drop. We wouldn't know about it. We wouldn't be on the prowl for new cowboy hats and cowboy boots and ready to get into our cowgirl era. We wouldn't be there, right? And it's fun, right? And so selling, we have to really learn how to make selling more fun. We have to learn how to look at selling as an opportunity for people to work with us in a way that is going to benefit them. You're going to deliver a great service, a great experience to them, right? So there's so much that we can dissect here. Y'all. So again, I'm going to go through it. Beyonce's been on our necks. And she's still on our necks. Baby girl is going to be on our necks until this album drops, and then until all the other things happen. And what we know to be true is that there's going to be more that is happening from her and her team as she leads up to this album. I guarantee you that, right? It's going to be more, right? But it's all about the preparation. So many times, owner mad because nobody's clicking your link, nobody is buying from you, but you did not give people enough time, right? We have to think, when you're going about content. I saw a live, hey Tamasha, Beyonce is on our necks, backs, and heads. We can't breathe. We literally can't breathe. We are just trying to breathe here. We're just trying to enjoy Valentine's Day. She came in, shook the table for Valentine's Day. Now she coming in the day after the Valentine's Day, shaking the table again, giving us this all red look, cowgirl down to the ground. I mean, it's giving. If you think I'm not about to go and find me a cowgirl hat for rodeo that's coming up next week, if y'all don't think I'm about to have me a hat and a boot and a look Inspired by the queen herself? Baby, I am. And am. Okay, I'm looking. I'm already on the prowl. I have a really big head, so like a lot of times cowboy hats don't fit me well, so I got to get a little something custom. That's looking like a higher price tag, but I am inspired. I'm inspired by this, right? So this is just, she's selling to us, y'all. She's selling to us. We done bought into the album. We done bought into the country music. We done, in preparation for what the album is. She's going on tour. Between her and Usher, our coins are gone. You know what I mean? Like, our coins are gone. Ooh, Revolt has some cute ones. Ooh, oh, Revolt, I like that. So she literally did the rollout during rodeo season. And baby, talk about another cross collaboration, Amber. Talk about another cross collaboration. It's literally rodeo season down here in Texas. And rodeo is such a thing. And baby, she dropped it before the rodeo, before cook-off, before the rodeo and all the things. So we're already ready. We are already ready. We are already pulling up to the rodeo, bumping Texas Hold'em or whatever the name of the song is. Like, we are ready, okay? And it's going to be a thing. And she's a Texas girl. Like, she knows what she is doing here. So gems I want you all to take away when it comes to selling in 2024, what we are seeing literally happen right before our eyes. We are experiencing it. I don't know about you, but I'm loving it, is that it has to be more of you in your selling. Beyonce showing up, she making reels, she's showing us outfits. Before we know it, she's going to be talking to us on her stories. What? That's crazy, right? More of you in your selling. A longer promotion runway. Give people more time to know about what you have going on. And in that time, be more transparent. Be more open and honest about what it is, how long it is, what the price point is, who it's good for, who it's not good for, right? What makes you different, what you're not doing, what you are doing. More of that, right? More authority building, more awareness, more hype, and cross collaboration. Don't miss that piece. It all started. No, I wanted to say it all started because it really all started with Renaissance when she told us that was act 1 and there was going to be other acts. So we were like, we knew something was going on. But that Verizon commercial, like, spawned it off. From that Verizon commercial, next thing you knew, boom, the game's over. We don't even know who won because Beyonce has country music out. Okay? Like, that's just where we were at. Okay? And so I hope that this live helps somebody. No coins. I'm in the middle of a wedding planning. Girl, I understand. I want a country theme inspired shower and bachelorette party, as you should. Like, you see what I'm saying? We're so inspired. We're so motivated. We're so, there's just so much there. She's like shaking the table once again. And what I want us to do is use this inspiration and use this to also shake the table for what we have, for who we are selling to and our offers and our promotion, and like get people hyped and get people aware and give people way more time and be transparent and show more of you, right? I promised myself and my audience in February, I was going to come on IG Live and do some lives each week of February. So this is my live for this week, right? More of you in selling, more of you, right? And so I hope this live was helpful. There's so much to take away. And really, all it really boils down to is that I want you and us to find more confidence in our uniqueness, in our gifts, in our talents, in our service, right? In our offer, in the opportunity to give to others, to work with us. It is an opportunity, right? And there's so much, that should feel good, right? I think a lot of times creatives just really hate selling. You got to let that go. And I'm even letting that go. I feel like I'm doing a lot better about letting that go over the last couple of years, because I know that when I get to work with my photographers in the coaching realm, when I get to plan style shoots and I get people to come and I get people to come in the room with me and be coached and learn from me, man, what an opportunity it is. And I know I feel super solid about it. I've literally seen it happen time and time again. So I get excited about it. And I really want it to be in alignment with the right people. Okay. So Beyonce's on our necks. Please try to breathe. Okay. Please try to breathe. take notes and put what we're seeing into action in your own business. I think that is going to be useful for selling in 2024. We have to do more of you in selling. Yes, more of you in selling, Amber. You know how I feel about that, okay? So just bringing y'all a little bit of energy. I'm going to go back and make sure I didn't miss any comments. I hope this live was good. Let me know. Was this live helpful for anybody? Let me know. Let's not even talk about her reclaiming country music for Black History Month. I mean, whoa, there's a whole lot there. I'm still dissecting everything that I see, but like I am truly in awe of how she's doing it. And there's just so much to learn here. Was this live helpful for anybody that is selling, for my small business owners, for my creators? Was this live helpful? In what way? I also would love to know like what you're going to do now to infuse what we're seeing in Beyoncé, what some things that I talked about. What are you going to do to infuse these things into your selling, into your marketing, into your promotion, right? I would love to know. So I'm away. I see some of y'all on here. Let me know in the comments. Like I really want to know, because at the end of the day, we have to get out of our head. We got to get into more, find that confidence, right? And that Beyoncé confidence, right? And let people know about these things. And even buying in 2024 is looking different for all of us, right? We don't know what the economy's doing. One day everybody said, is it tanking? The next day it's going up 10%. I mean, it's just a really wild ride that we're on right now. Everything is different post-COVID. Everything is different. And I feel like the dust is finally settled. Now. Yes, I'll save this live. I'll definitely save this live and put it up. Okay, good. Very helpful. Good, Amber. I'm glad. But just know that you can do it. You were given a vision and a gift and talents for a reason. And we have to break out of our own overthinking, break out of our stopped. Put your foot on people's neck. Put your foot on their neck. Okay. Build the hype, build the awareness, more of you, more of all the things. Okay. In 2024. All right, y'all. See you.